The Grady's is kicking in. I can literally feel it in my veins. Hey everyone, I'm Claire Saffitz. Welcome to my home kitchen. Today we have another episode of Dessert People, my great new series where I get to have guests and friends and colleagues on to make something sweet and just hang out. And today I have Farideh Sadeghin, who is the culinary director at Munchies and a friend of mine. And today we are going to make a bourbon tiramisu from this book right here. And I'm super excited. It's a really fast, easy recipe, perfect for dessert people, and she's gonna show me how to make it. Hi. Come on in, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Thanks for coming over. Your hair smells good.
Thanks. It's that Subway smell.
Ooh. So talk to me about Nutella. What did I call it? I think I just called it bourbon tiramisu, or did I say Nutella and bourbon?
You didn't say Nutella, which
I didn't
is
say
a
Nutella.
pretty important ingredient in
that's
this
kind
one,
of key
I
here.
guess.
I feel like Nutella is something I don't eat enough of.
Me too.
It's so
Honestly,
good.
I really don't. And I don't even eat, like, I love this recipe because tiramisu is like, I don't know, it's so classic, and this is a really simple recipe. And also, this is really not tiramisu at the end of the day. Like, at the end of the day, like, there's nothing traditional about this. So, like, for all the people out there who are probably going to comment, like, that's not my grandmother, my Nona's tiramisu, you're right, it's not at all. So,
Right. But it
get
has
over it.
coffee and mascarpone and cocoa powder on top.
Yeah.
So that's
and
close
I'm
enough
like,
for me.
And booze. It doesn't always have booze in it, but this one does.
So you said that you haven't made this recipe in a while.
I haven't, no, and I'm excited because it's delicious and it's such an easy one. This is an easy recipe, I think, for like a dessert for like a dinner party because especially now with COVID, you can make it, you know, obviously you can make it in little glasses
Individual.
instead of like a big tray of tiramisu.
Yeah.
And it's also good for summer because you don't even turn on an oven. It's a no-bake dessert.
It was so hot in here yesterday. The idea of not turning on the oven for anything dessert related is like very appealing right now. Where did you get the idea for Nilla wafers rather than ladyfingers?
So yeah, ladyfingers are such a pain to find in stores, I
Yes.
feel like. And so like part of this cookbook, this is the Munchies Guide to Dinner, is that it's really more of a like, it's like a like easy, like home cook friendly kind of a book. And so like we want to give people like alternatives to, you know, some things that are a little bit easier to find. And like Nilla wafers, like you can find those anywhere.
Yeah.
And like they're delicious.
Yeah.
There's no special equipment for this, I don't think. I mean, you have a nice little pour over, but you can use, like for this, you can use any espresso. You can go to your local coffee shop and bring some. You can use just black coffee. You can use whatever. So there's no special equipment in this at all. You just need like a pan and
like some bowls.
yeah. Okay, we've got heavy cream, mascarpone, confectioner's sugar, vanilla extract. Get on it, Claire.
Confectioner's sugar.
Nutella, milk, light brown sugar, cornstarch, egg yolks, unsalted butter, a little pinch of kosher salt, boxed Nilla wafers, some coffee, not espresso, I say, but you can use espresso, get over it. Bourbon, 2 tablespoons. But guess what? We're gonna drink this whole thing. And then a teaspoon of amaretto or almond extract. And then just some cocoa powder to finish, which you got over there too.
Okay, cool.
We'll do the whipping first.
The whipping of the cream.
Whipping of the cream.
Okay, so there is 2.5 cups of cream in the recipe, but I left the 2 cups in the fridge so it's cold for whipping. All right, so do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I can whip the cream.
Yeah, whip
I'm
that
gonna get
cream.
this out. I'm gonna
I'll
use this
open
large
this.
bowl.
Look how helpful I am.
Hold on. I just put this apron on. I think that was egg for my breakfast. Anyway, let me proceed.
That's why you don't wear an apron.
Look at how much heavy cream I have in this fridge. Take your pick.
We'll take this one.
Okay.
Wow, this is a dairy full fridge.
Dairy full fridge.
That's for
Sometimes
sure.
on Dessert Person, we count how many kinds of dairy I have in the fridge because there's like 12 of them usually.
It's one of my favorite things is counting how many kinds of cheese I have as well.
Very similar.
So yeah, with a traditional tiramisu, it's like mascarpone, and it's raw or uncooked eggs. So you're usually whipping like egg yolks with sugar until they're like really like ribbony and like creamy and whatever. And then you're whipping egg whites too and folding them all together. And that's it. Like a traditional tiramisu has way less ingredients than this.
Yeah.
So You could also make that, or you could have this, which is delicious, and with Nutella and bourbon. What's not to love?
Yeah. Wait, did you say a quarter cup of sugar?
Yeah.
Okay. I hate measuring powdered sugar. Okay, so I'll just start
Whipping.
beating this.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get us some drinks.
Oh my God, it's 10:46. Are you a bourbon drinker?
I am a bourbon drinker. That's why this is my drink.
It smells so good, but then I taste it and I'm just like, nope. Is this what dessert person is missing as a show?
It's booze.
It's alcohol that I actually drink. All right,
Sicily.
cheers. Oh, God. It smells great. I just am not a big like liquor person. Like I love wine, love beer, but like a high proof alcohol.
This
not so
is
much.
like warming my whole chest right now.
I feel a little
warmer. I feel drunk already.
Is this enough or is it too much? That's okay.
No, that's okay.
That's good?
That's perfect. Yeah, it's
I'll
great.
just fold it a couple times.
Yeah,
Okay.
get those
And I
edges.
guess I could.
Sicily, there you go. So the first time I did
every time.
I did like the Sicily thing was this episode I did with arancini, and that's where like arancini was invented, was in Sicily, and I kept saying the word over and over, and I was drinking bourbon, and so I ended up being like, this is a drinking game now. Every time I say Sicily, just drink. And so by the end of the episode, like you can see it, my cheeks are so red, and I didn't black out, but like I basically like
to be clear, I didn't black out.
I made it through the episode, but like half an hour after we wrapped, I was just like, I'm done. Like
Wow.
it was that close to being on camera and not knowing what was happening.
That's a fun video. This is very weird. I just finished my coffee.
Exactly.
It's a weird combo.
I can't wait for the next episode.
Oh my God. Oh, yeah. I'm doing it. Ask me anything after this.
Oh yeah. We need 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna measure this out.
So we can measure that, and I think it goes with the coffee and a little bit
the
of
soak?
Yeah.
Okay, so the soak is the almond extract, the bourbon, the coffee.
That's it.
That's it, okay.
Yeah.
This is like a cup of coffee. So this is what we're gonna dip
The Nilla wafers
Nilla
in.
wafers in, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this house, we just do this.
Love
I don't
that.
want to walk over there.
I never measure my
I
extracts.
don't either, but for the sake of the video.
I don't know. You don't eat a lot of Nutella, right? You said?
No, not really.
Yeah, me either. I did not grow up eating it. And I remember the first
Oh,
time
I grew up eating. I just don't eat
did?
a lot now. My mom used to make
didn't.
me Nutella sandwiches on wheat bread as a kid. They were,
a
in
good
retrospect,
mom.
they were so good. I know. Okay, what's next?
Okay, we're gonna do the egg yolks in the pan.
Okay.
With the milk, the rest of this cream.
Okay, yes, that's the half cup of cream.
And then, the brown sugar goes right in there
Okay.
too.
Thank you.
This guy. Oh, and then we need the
The cornstarch.
cornstarch. 2 tablespoons of that.
So this is gonna thicken it in addition to the yolks, so you get like a pudding texture. Okay.
Don't worry, I'm just sitting here cleaning your dishes for you.
So this is off the heat. I mean, I'm on the stove, but there's no heat under it. All right. So this is the egg yolk, brown sugar, cream, milk, cornstarch. So I whisked it all off the heat, and now I'll cook it over medium, you said.
Yeah.
So this is going to be kind of like the base. The Nutella gets folded in, and then we layer with the cream.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, this is happening, by the way. It's starting to
getting-
thicken.
Some nice little bubbles at the moment.
So
And
it's
it
like,
happens really quickly. Once
yeah.
it gets thick real fast.
So it's like nothing happens, and then when it starts, it goes quick.
Yeah. And now you can cut the heat, throw in
Okay.
the butter.
Oh, yep. So this will kind
And-
of stop the cooking also.
Yeah. We'll do a little bit of salt.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do a little bit. Where is it? There we go. Pour it over and then just whisk that in. And we're going to let it cool slightly before we add the
Got it.
mascarpone in
This
there.
is like such a nice, smooth.
Yeah. So a lot of
pudding.
people, when they're making pudding or custards, they strain it, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't. It
I
depends.
think if you make it, like, first of all, I didn't super scrape the
Yeah.
bottom in case there's anything overcooked there. But I feel like if you cook it properly and you don't have any little curdled things, like because you're whisking really well, then you don't need to strain.
Yeah.
Only if you like see, like, oh, I overcooked it.
Exactly.
I gotta fix this.
I mean, this is true for any recipe anywhere in the world, especially with something that's like considered traditional, like tiramisu. Everyone's got their grandmother. Everyone has a different version.
Right.
You
That's
know?
the thing. It's like I don't feel like there's a single definitive.
No, there's not like a classic tiramisu
Right.
recipe that like this is the one,
Right.
and then everything else.
Which is true of so many kind of like regional
Yeah.
dishes like this.
The Nutella's whisked in here. We need to let this cool. Not all the way, but like we want it cool because we're gonna fold in the mascarpone cream mixture. So Claire, you're gonna grab a little ice bath
Yeah,
and we'll
I'm
pop
gonna
it in there
stir it
just to
over
help
ice.
cool it down because I'm not trying to be here all day, you know.
All right, so I'm actually gonna switch bowls. So I'm gonna put this in the
Gotcha.
taller bowl and then I do the ice in here. I'm kind of thirsty and want to drink this, but I know that that's not something that I'm gonna be happy about.
There we go, that's good. Ice cube down.
So this should cool down really fast then, and it'll thicken right as it
Oh yeah.
fills.
Yep. And while we wait, we just drink.
Oh God. How do I like bourbon? What will make me be into it? I've been trying. I try so hard.
I mean, this is a very nice one.
Yeah.
But like, you know what? I think is a really easy, like very easy to drink bourbon is Makers. It's like super sweet,
Ooh. Okay.
and I really like it. It's like caramelly and like. Just
Yeah,
nice.
I love the aromas. That is great.
Yeah.
It's just the
Did I
actual.
put too much water in there?
No. Well, it just melted and now I'm gonna like overflow.
But a Manhattan is really good.
I tend to not drink like really like spirit forward cocktails. I just want a cocktail with like a ton of lemon or lime in it.
Do you? So like.
So it just like means like a margarita. Or like
Margarita.
a gimlet or something. You know, I just like a.
Do you like
citrusy-
pisco sours and stuff?
Yes, I love any kind of sour. All right, I feel like this is probably pretty cool.
Yeah, stick it pretty.
Let's see.
Maybe touch the bottom of the bowl.
When you touch the bottom of the bowl, it's gonna be cold.
Cover it up.
So that's good, right? I think we can.
Yeah.
Now,
So
should
we're
I
gonna
beat
do-
this more, or you think it's okay? No, it's like pretty
I think
thick.
it's good.
Okay.
It's like sat. So yeah, we'll do half of that into there.
Okay. All right, you wanna? I'll fold while if you wanna.
Yeah.
Spray. Okay.
Oh my god. That looks so good. Look at it.
Looks so good. So it's definitely a much lighter texture now. Should I whisk it a little bit, or you think it's okay? There's like maybe like a little
Whisk
bit
it.
of lump.
Yeah, whisk it.
All right, I have to tell you something about my whisks, which is that they leak water that gets stuck in there. They're really shitty, and so I plug.
Guess someone's gonna sponsor you for some new whisks.
Farideh, you have no idea. We can't even afford good whisks on this show, so I do that. And then sometimes when I'm whisking, I'm like, what is that? And then it's the paper towel that has fallen into the... It's not good. All right, that looks so good.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, you could eat this just as is, like that.
That's a good point. You could just not do the other assembly part.
I mean, this would
and
be a
serve
good
this.
filling for like, even like a pie or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, or eat just that with like some whipped cream on
Serve it
top.
in glasses, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's perfect. All right.
Assembly?
Let's do it.
Okay.
You do a food styling competition. You can do the best one.
The team effort, Vinny.
Yeah, it's,
It's like a
Don't pit us
sorority
against each
class.
other.
Come on, guys.
We're starting with a layer of these.
yeah, let's start with those first.
So the dip is just like a
Yeah,
that.
perfect.
Okay. And so, I put rounded side down because I was like, the glass is a little rounded. Is that crazy?
No, go for it. This is like a choose your own adventure
I'm
tiramisu.
like, okay, crazy person.
They're also gonna like absorb some of the moisture from the other stuff that we're putting in there.
Right. All right, so should I go in over the cream with the
With the chocolate.
chocolate? Okay.
And then we'll do another layer of.
Yeah, and then start all over.
Like you could make this into also like a build your own tiramisu if you wanted to with friends.
fun.
Like be like, yeah, everyone make their own. Put whatever you
But yeah,
want.
put
in
them
there.
to work.
Exactly.
I just suggested that.
You did?
Sorry, we were talking.
Yeah, we
I
were
didn't
not
hear
listening to you at all.
You guys tell me it's a whole team thing.
Oh, you were making it into a competition though. We were just saying like. build
Oh,
your
right.
own.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on, Vinny.
It's not- Like, I love any dessert that has this kind of combination of textures. It has like a cookie-like component, you know.
You could also save some of, and I think I originally did save some of like the Nilla wafers and like crunch them on the top so that it is a bit more.
So you
of a
actually got a
texture.
crunchy thing. Yeah. Okay.
I'm actually gonna do, I think, chocolate next after this.
Ooh,
So then
okay.
we end with the cream, and then you can put the cocoa powder on top, which will look a lot nicer. And then we'll be pretty much done.
All right.
Finish with some cocoa powder.
Should I like thin it? See how it like? It's interesting. I guess when you
It
do
did.
mascarpone, it like seasons, not like seasons, but thickens a lot. Should I stir a little cream into it to
do
smooth it out? That's a good trick. Thank you. Is if you overbeat cream, it works only up to a point, but you can smooth it out a little bit by whisking in some cold, like liquid cream.
Yeah, because this isn't like a whipped cream, like only whipped cream, and there's a mascarpone in it,
Right.
you can, I feel like, add just that like little bit of cream to help it.
See, that happens. No one saw that.
Oh my God.
Horrifying. All right, so I'll just like a nice little dollop.
Yeah, and you can just, exactly like that. Don't even have to smooth it out.
Okay.
Leave it as
Leave it
is.
kind of natural.
Yeah. You want
Store
to
bought.
have the honor of
Oh God. Okay.
finishing it up?
All right. This is like a really fine strainer, so I just.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
perfect.
pretty, right? All right, which one are you gonna have? I'm gonna try this one.
I'm gonna go for
Yum.
this one. Not at all.
It smells so good.
But they still have a little bit of bite, which I like.
Yeah. Right. You don't want it to be textureless. I like the idea of like a crushed up cookie on top. You could also do like toasted hazelnuts or something because of the Nutella.
Ooh, hazelnuts on this will be so good. Yep.
Ooh, I just love mascarpone.
I just,
So good.
it has a different flavor, and it's definitely like an underutilized soft cheese.
It's very comforting. It's like it's sort of like a cool American spin on it because it does, to me, like register as chocolate pudding a little bit.
Yes. I mean, definitely. It's like with the Nutella.
But then it's also like a lot more kind of dressed up because you got with the coffee and the bourbon and everything. It's really good. Yeah. Just a little.
Makes me happy to hear you making those noises. Yeah. It's delicious.
I think it's gonna be like someone needs to take this out of my hand because it's 11:30
I'm going
now.
to finish this in a second. It's so good. I'm so glad you like it.
It's so good. How's it with the bourbon?
It's really good. Here, Cicely.
I just want to say, after 20 whatever episodes of Dessert Person, to have someone else come in and like boss me around and like I really like following directions. I really like trying a new recipe. You know what I was thinking as I was like getting all the ingredients together? It has been so long since I have followed anyone's recipe but my own. It was like really, I like got like a little jolt of it being fun.
That's nice.
Right, which at this point in the pandemic is like all I can hope for. So I just want to
Little jolt
say,
of fun.
yeah, thank you for coming. This is what I love about Dessert People, like trying a new recipe, kind of seeing it from someone else's point of view and like how you thought about the recipe and combining it, putting it together. Super instructive and fun for me, and now also obviously very delicious. We get to eat it.
Thank you so much. This is great. I'm really glad you liked it.
Thanks for coming on. We'll go finish our drink and our dessert.
Double fisting.
At 11:30 in the morning. So anyway, all right, thank you. Thank you for watching Dessert People, and like and subscribe. Oh, and Farideh, where can people follow you?
Yeah, you can follow me at Farideh on Instagram. Follow us at Munchies. Come over and check us all out and get the book if you want, or just make these recipes. There's so many.
Check out this book, which is this guy, plus all the other Munchies cookbooks.
Yeah, and check us out on YouTube. We've got some fun shows out there.
We can link to those. No? Never mind.
No, stay here.
Stay on
Right.
the
Oh,
show.
yes.
Only
right,
here,
right.
but follow me at Farideh.
Watch till the end, please.